Day 41. Well, this was an interesting birthday. There's some moments of American history that are immortalized. You know where you were when this event happened. First one in my life was 9/11. I was in first grade. They get everyone to the gym, inform everyone what happened, call everyone's parents. Next one I remember is 2008, but that's 2008 financial crash. That was kind of iffy. Next one after that was Osama bin Laden's death. The next one after that was COVID, and specifically the NBA shutting down the league and shutting down games. Unprecedented. And now we have the next moment of this lifetime, which is Trump getting shot, getting attempted assassination, blood coming out of his ear. I mean, what in the world? Won't forget where I was when that happened, when I found out that happened, when I see Jason Calacanis' tweet. And I'm sitting on the balcony, I'm watching the Mets game, about to head out to my friend Bobby's dinner. And I go to the dinner, and then I tell a few people, and they're like, "What? Did that really happen?" Yeah, that really happened. What a day. Yeah. Pretty insane. Pretty insane stuff. Um, I don't really pay attention that much to politics in general, but when moments like that happen, you gotta pay. I mean, I get so invested when something like Osama bin Laden gets killed or COVID. I just go so. I'm so fascinated by it all. And I know what happened with COVID, what happened with Osama bin Laden for like a week or two. I just got hooked on the news cycle. I got hooked on what was happening and how it went down. I got one of the most iconic photos now of all time with Trump. I mean, could you imagine getting shot in the head and then having the presence of mind to put your arm up after? That's that's how that's how legends are made. I mean, what a life this man has had. He's experienced some of the most wild shit. July 13th, immortalized. Mm. Don't really have much commentary on it. But I'm going to be paying attention to the news probably and getting sucked into those rabbit holes just because of the rarity of the event. And yeah, I think that's an important thing for me personally, is to be cognizant of, not to get too drowned in it. I mean, this is what happened in in 2020 during the election. I got so drowned in the election cycle and to a place I don't care. Like I don't care enough. But the news was so powerful that it overwhelmed my what I was doing. Also, today, before Trump got shot, which it was around I think 4 or 5 or 6 Central Standard Time. It was my birthday and I was angry all day. I had no idea why. There was no rhyme or reason to it. I felt a lot of anger. I was driving to the gym, I was just screaming. Not sure what that's about exactly. I couldn't put a understanding to it, but I just knew I felt angry. And I ran 7 miles later in the day, and that kind of subsided the anger slightly. I still felt it, but it was good to get that out of my system, do the 7. And then after the 7 miles, see that Trump got shot. Assassination attempt. I wonder what happens. I wonder, he's 80 years old? I wonder how an 80-year-old recovers from getting shot in the head or shot in the ear. Wow. What a life. This man's going for it. Dinner with friends was great. It was awesome. Bobby asked the question, what was the hardest lesson of your life and what was the story behind it? Got some really interesting answers from people. Interesting question. 8 guys all went around and answered that. It was awesome. Deep, thoughtful, interesting conversations here in Austin, Texas. That's what makes the city so great, and from what I've experienced is just people who are willing to go deep. We could have spent the whole time talking about, I know the New York version of that dinner for me was talking about Trump getting shot for the 4 hours that we were there, but instead it was more focused on our personal life, how we were impacted in our lives and how we've grown in our lives. And that's the difference for me between Austin and New York, and that's what I enjoy so much about Austin. So, grateful to have great friends like that. Birthday, forever immortalized. 29th year on this planet. Lived 29 years on this planet. Fuck. And it is the completion of day 29 of 75 Hard. Pretty cool. Feeling tired, feeling intrigued by what's to come in my own life and that of America, the United States of America. Intrigued. Just time to go to bed. Hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.